Hi guys, here we are today at the Salon Prive event at this lovely backdrop of Blenheim Palace in Oxford. A very exclusive event for hypercars, supercars on the market today. It's in its 10th year, but there's one very special inclusion today, and that's what we're here to check out. It's an electric vehicle, it's 1,088 horsepower, and it is a truly amazing car. So let's go in and take a look at it, shall we? So here it is, the Rimac Automobili Concept One. It's amazing to see this thing in the flesh. And I'm joined here by Miroslav from Rimac, and thanks for letting me see the car. And it'd be good just to hear a little bit more about the car, the technology behind it, because I think this is quite a new engineering feat within the EV world.
Yeah, it is. So, well, this is basically the world's first electric hypercar. It has 4 electric motors that are totally independent. So 2 at the back, 2 at the front, and we can control the torque on each motor 100 times a second. So we have something called torque vectoring system that we developed in-house. So the whole car is developed in-house, everything from scratch. Basically, when going through the corner, what the system does is it measures how much power or how much torque it needs on each wheel and how much grip it has on each wheel. And it adjusts torque on each wheel 100 times a second, so it's not the same. If you want, for example, you can change the settings on the car. You can have a car that can oversteer, you can have a car that can understeer, or have just neutral steering, just controlled steering. So you have the curse system, you have the gearbox setting. The gearbox settings is from comfort, sport to race, changing of the gears, because we have 2 gears on the back, we have 1 gear in the front. So basically, with a normal electric motor, you don't need gears. But we put gearboxes on because we wanted better acceleration and high top speed. Yeah. This is performance, this is energy. So you can see the energy usage, how much energy you used, how much you put in with the regenerative braking, how much time you charge the car. You have the 10 kilometer, 100 kilometer, 1,000 kilometer or lifetime. You can zoom in or out. You have your battery system. So this is 400 cells in the car. So it's pretty high tech. It's for
100 cells.
Yeah, because these cars are basically bought by people that are gadget freaks, let's say, tech freaks.
Yeah.
And they want to see this stuff. So you can and you can see it. We can put it in the system, or we can totally wipe it out, so you don't have to bring it to mind.
The kind of what the guys, what the real EV people really want to see this kind of stuff and see what's kind of going on. So
of course. And also we have something called M2M. So this car has its own SIM card it's connected to the telemetry system, and the whole data goes to our cloud, so we can see everything about the car. We can see all data about the car lifetime, how you drove through the track, what happened with the temperature, with the batteries, anything you like. And also, depending on the needs and wishes of the owner, we can have the car monitored 24/7. So probably, if something happens with the car, if the car needs servicing or something like that, we can say, okay, our system said to us that it will need service in like 1 month or 1,000 kilometers or something like that. So
I suppose you can always it alerts you to any kind of, not say issues with the car, but any kind of things that could be improved with the car.
Yes, of course. And we can also, if somebody goes to the racetrack, comes out back from the racetrack and wants to know some data with us or discuss with us, we can discuss it with him, whether he's in Colombia and we are in Croatia, or it's not a problem. It's not like any normal car. It has far more grip than in a normal car, and it drives differently to a normal car because you don't feel the speed of the car. You don't have gear shifts. You just have like somebody is pulling you with a bungee rope.
That kind of driving experience takes a bit of getting used to.
Yes, of course. Well, you have a lot of people that buy supercars, but basically for let's say for show. you know. And we want our customers to be certain with the car. We want them to know how to drive the car. We go through the bases basically. So when you buy the car, you get a bit of tuition with the car. So we want them to know about everything that is to know about this car. And also you can change the acceleration balance if you want more torque on the front motors, on the back motors, and braking balance also for the curse if you want more braking with the front brakes or with the rear brakes. So
I can see why it needs a bit of training with people. Yes. Because I mean, you can customize this car to just be an individual, unique car per person.
Basically, you can sit in the car and play with it without even going anywhere.
2 hours later, and you're ready to go. It's a world apart from, you know, the regular mass production kind of i3s and Leafs and things as well. So it's So this is, well, I believe power-wise, this is 1,088 horsepower. I think, is that the official kind of figure?
Yeah, 1,088 horsepower, and some figures, just 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 2.8 seconds. And top speed is 325 kilometers an hour.
So tested on the German Autobahn.
Yes. Legally.
No, yeah. So the range, the battery range, I think you're what, about 320 kilometers?
330 kilometers.
Okay.
We're gonna build really powerful stuff in next years. So this is only a showcase of our possibilities that we can do. Yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of a good thing for me, because I followed the story. The guy who came up with the concept came from the BMW EM3, and came into the car that we have today. So it's really nice to actually see this car going from, effectively followed the birth. So to kind of see like a nice little company kind of growing up and kind of coming out with something new and fresh in the market. So I'm hoping the future's bright for you guys.
Yeah, we know it is, because we started like from petrol heads, and we don't still know the name of the persons that are petrol heads but build electric cars. But everybody in the company is so in love with the cars and racing and sports cars. So Mate, Rimac, who started the company, started driving races with his old BMW, and then went from there. So from BMW with a petrol engine car to electric car to a car that has 5 world Guinness records. So this is like a normal continuation of the story.
It's great to see this thing in the flesh.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for letting me come down and see it.
Thank you.
Thank you.